Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? Guess who?
What's
Guess who's been
up?
on
What's
YouTube?
happening?
Guess who been on YouTube 1 year? What's up? Let me.
Who's been on
I had to pop
YouTube?
up at 12 o'clock and let y'all know Auntie been on this
Who
thing
is it? Who
1
is it?
year. 1 year. You know who it is. His favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee Cess in the building. With Juju, as Coach Rowe would say, Jew men. What's good? I've been doing this thing for a year. Pop up. What's happening?
I know. Congratulations.
And I am
Congratulations.
only
That's a
live on
milestone.
YouTube right now. I am only live on YouTube right now because I started this thing 1 year ago on YouTube. So
Yes.
I popped this thing up a year ago,
Absolutely.
too, and I was talking about all kind of stuff. Coach Prime, the Warriors. It was WNBA. It was WNBA action. Las Vegas
Yeah.
Aces. I
Yeah.
cut the camera on and was just trying to figure out
Yeah.
like how to do this thing. So I figured why not pop
Yeah.
back up at 12 o'clock and just see what was going on. I didn't come on exactly at 12 o'clock. Like it was probably later on in the day that I really like popped up. But it seemed like a year went by so quick. S Dot in the building. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Seemed like a year went by so fast. I'm so blown away, like
Mhm.
what we've been able to do with like the community. Like I said, I remember cutting the camera on and it being like nobody in here, and it's not like we playing like it's millions and millions
Yeah.
of viewers. Like this is a very grassroots thing. Like I think I just went over like 2,300
Mhm.
within the
Mhm.
last couple of hours, right? As far as like followers, but like
Right.
appreciate like every one of those 2,300. And then for those fam that go like that extra step and are like VIP members, I'm just humbled. I'm
Mhm.
humbled and so appreciative and just want to say thank you and hope that we are working to give back for what it is that y'all do. MJ Lover, what
Oh
up
yeah.
though? What up though? What up though?
Lots
To,
more.
to
Lots
the,
more is gonna happen for you. It's
oh,
this is this you.
lots more
You
coming
made a
for the
major
fam, for the
decision.
community. We've been making
Hmm.
some good decisions. Like I said, I can't be I can't express like I guess how thankful I am. How thankful I am for like for like
Hmm.
you, Juju, you pop up, we co-host. Like there's nothing in this for us other than us talking shit and swallowing spit up here. It ain't shit happening up here. They ain't cashing us out yet. They ain't cashing us out yet like that, y'all. So it ain't nothing in it like that for like Juju and
Right.
MJ
Right.
Lover and Coach Rowe, who I
Right.
just was on with, Coach Coleman. The people who popped up.
Right.
Splash Squad popped up. Twan Speaks popped up. J Spot Network pops up like that. That support. And then just all of the fam.
Hmm.
I'm just humbled
You got a lot of people that have come and
uh grateful
stepped
and
through,
grinding.
and
I'm
I've
grateful and
seen them
grinding, grateful and
commenting.
grinding.
Other podcasts. Yeah.
People commenting,
Hmm.
interviews, all that kind of stuff, So appreciative. But we're not gonna spend the whole time here with that. Let me get this out the way. 1 year, let's go.
There it
Let's
goes.
go, let's go, let's go.
And slammed it down. No, no lie,
That
no
might
lie, no lie, no lie. You got the chaser with
nah.
you bad. You a bad dabba right there. You bad.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I just found you a few months
Happy
ago,
1 year.
happy
Oh
anniversary.
yeah, happy 1 year.
I like you here. You are welcome here, Cassie. This is home. This is a community for everybody that love talking sports, talking hoops, talking especially women's stuff, MJ Lover, cross set show collabs are coming. Yes, we gonna do some cross show collabs coming up. We're gonna get Juju on. We're gonna get Juju on a little bit more often. Crazy coverage
Oh
up.
yeah, my pleasure.
Coverage coming up for women's college basketball. So we finna rock through these WNBA playoffs, and then we finna take we finna take
Man,
women's college hoops by
it's
storm.
this week's about to get spicy. It's about to get
Oh,
spicy.
it's gonna be a
It's
spicy
about
week.
to
Let's
and
see, Miracle Rider for you.
it's gonna be a spicy. playoff.
Thank you. Yes, I made
And
it.
you know what's good? Before
Made it,
everybody goes through
girl. Made it,
sunshine.
Ma. You hear me? Hold on. Let me go get my shot glass of cherry Coke. Get your shot glass of cherry Coke in. Get it in.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all
cheers.
pulling up, celebrating. So yeah, we got a spicy week coming up. So I figured
Mm-hmm.
we up here.
You do.
And, you probably a pop depending on what your schedule is on. The schedule is like I know you'll probably pop on for some of these games that we got going on. But tomorrow, tonight, because it's my 1 year anniversary. It means it's the
Sure.
24th. So tonight
Oh,
we got
you're midnight where you are. 9 o'clock where I am. Anybody on the West Coast? We all know it's 9:13.
9:13. Where you at exactly?
They are past me bedtime. So you covering the West, the Mid. You got folks from the South. You got folks you talk to from New
Listen,
York. I mean,
yeah,
so
get
you
your
got
shot glass of water
you
in
got
Miracle right there. You
Florida.
get
I mean, you all over the place.
Florida,
We
Jamaica.
had
I done
somebody
seen
the
South
other day.
Africa come through here. I done seen the UK come through here.
Yeah,
Cassie, new member. I appreciate you signing up, fam. We on our way to Patreon, y'all. Like this just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Y'all so inspired what we do. And we all every when we leave off these shows, it's like how can we be better? What can we do more? You know, what else, what aren't we covering? What else can we get a fam? So appreciate the support. Appreciate the support, y'all. We got a special VIP coming up this week too. So be on the lookout for that. But it's spicy this week. We got movies coming on. We just hanging out. It's 9 o'clock on your end. I'm 1 year old, so I'm old enough to stay up past my bedtime and everything. Atlanta, New York, Liberty. So tell me what you felt about that first game. What you looking forward to in this second game? Like, did anything surprise you? Did it go how you thought? Like, what did you see? Because I didn't get to see that one. I didn't. Well, I did. I didn't watch it on time, but I did get to
um,
MJ already at work. The prop master.
to be
Appreciate you,
honest with you,
fam. Appreciate you.
I was really impressed. I was really impressed with the how Liberty was focused. They were locked in. They were very they tried, they were using their bench. I mean, Phoebich, one of the rookies that made a all rookie team,
Mm-hmm.
really, really, really showed out. I mean, she really had a great game. Like it's going to be it's going to make a difference. She's going to be an X factor. But overall, like
Off the top of
the
your head, do you
dreams,
remember who was
they just
guarding
really
Phoebich?
um I just remember Phoebus more or less running around guarding people. I don't remember who had Phoebus. Excuse me.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, I apologize. My mother's calling me. Give me a second.
Oh no, I know. I'm looking at the box scores. Got to get more out of Jordan Canada, seriously, for sure. I expected a little bit more out of Kalu too. 3 and 4 out of them, 7 out of those. So I expected double figures out of 1 or 2 of them. So I'm a little surprised there. A little surprised there. Um, Injuries, that Parker Tyus injury is gonna be could be costly. But 83-69, I did expect the Dream to play them a little bit closer. But Brianna Stewie was doing Stewie things. Liberty are on a revenge tour. There's a lot more that goes into their play this season, but that is mostly in a nutshell. Revenge tour. Who shouted out Phoebe before the game? Was that Billy? It might have been Billy. It might have been Billy Briz. It might have been Billy Briz. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we gotta pay attention to Phoebe now. Definitely gotta pay attention to Phoebe now. 21 first in a playoff game. Plus minus was 25. And then like to get to 21, but then to still be able to, um, even just adding like the 2 steals, 1 rebound, 1 assist, being able to be on the floor. But the 100% from 3-point, 100% from 3-point is nasty work. 87% from the floor, nasty work. 100% from 3, like Leone was ready to play basketball, ready to play basketball. What's up with what's up with IT? Don't say the Gary Coleman fire starter hour. I wish I could I wish I could cut it on and just watch it with y'all. It was hilarious. No more die. I am celebrating 1 year, 1 year live on YouTube, hanging out. I just want to hang out with the fam. Say thank you. Start this month long celebration of this 1 year anniversary. For y'all to keep showing up. For y'all to keep showing up. I appreciate it. Good call on Phoebe.
All right.
Absolutely. But that's how the playoffs are though. Exactly. Someone always steps up on teams vying for a title. And this year it's people that I don't even think that you expect, right? It's not even people that you expect.
Yeah.
It's nobody. Like when I looked at this, when I looked at
Cess,
this roster, I wouldn't have said, you know what, Jude? Leonie Phoebe is gonna be the one to show out here.
No, we had this talk, and Phoebus has been kind of like doing her thing. You know what I mean? She's been quietly doing her thing, coming in, doing her thing. They got this other guard. I need to figure out who that is, though. She's dark haired. And Phoebus, because I watched her when she played in the Olympics. And then I was like, oh, okay, so she a pro. But I really did. I mean, and I also felt like, you guys, that I wanted Jonquil to mix it up a little bit. I wanted her to get down.
Oh, definitely want Jonquil gonna have to mix it up. Definitely gotta mix it up. Mr. Don, hello, motherfuckers.
She has to mix it up.
I mean, you gotta say that name. You gotta say that whole name every time Mr. Don come here. Mr. Don, hello, motherfuckers. Like, you gotta say that whole name. We see it in the chat. Hello, what is happening, fam? I don't think that there will be any upsets this playoffs, at least not major, minor upsets, maybe. Upsets this playoffs or this round of the playoffs? This playoffs
the first
or
round.
This
the
round
first round. I think the first round.
Okay, so then MJ, then that just sounds like then you just expect like Las Vegas Aces go get that trophy. Okay, congratulations, Auntie. Many more years to come. Fine people. I appreciate that. No more die. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Definitely looking for many more years to come and growing this content. Salute for sure. Salute to you, Mr. Don. Hello, motherfuckers. I mean, can y'all tell me why Smith for the Fever didn't play as much? They played the rookie more than her in the first game.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. What did you think? What did you think about that?
It's matchups. It's matchups. Whenever your favorite person or whoever you think might or should have played, it's all about how matchups and what scheme they want to do. I don't really think they knew. See, let me say something about all of the teams, and it's something that Becky said, and it's something that the Aces do. You can't just rely on plays. After a while, because everybody knows your plays, there's nothing going to be new under the sun that you're going to do. So you basically just need to make the right reads. After that, it's just playing ball, and whoever does that the best. And I'm telling you, I mean, I don't want to jump ahead because you asked me about Liberty and Dream. I don't want to jump ahead to other teams, but it's just about making reads. And I don't think that I never felt the Dream had an identity when Cheyenne Parker left, and then they inserted Jordan in the middle of the season.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And I don't know if Hillman's good. I like Hillman. She's tough. I think Ryan needs to mix it up. And Aaliyah plays. I heard. Like someone said, she plays a wing, but Aaliyah, she needs to pick up. She needs to pick an identity. I don't know. I need her to be a 1-2 or a wing.
You said a 1-2 or a wing. Yeah, run them lights up. Run them lights up for Auntie, please. Run them lights up for Auntie.
She got to do something, Cess. But yeah. So I mean, it looked like, to be honest with you, it looked like they're going to be 2 and done. Bye, like that. But Tina Charles is amazing. Tina Charles was getting it in with the bigs. Okay, Cess, I was really proud of her. She was really guarding.
Tina Charles was who Tina Charles needed to be, basically.
Oh God, Tina was battling. I mean, she looked like old Tina to me. It was exciting to watch the mix. If we focus on the middle or down low, Tina was battling. Tina was fun to watch. Like if they fight like that and she got people around her, the guards, you know, him and get in there with her too, then I can see what you were saying. I can see what you're saying. Because
Okay.
Tina, I mean, she's a champion. She's a winner.
So,
Their
because
benches
so
is
the
too
thing I
strong.
was worried about, I think the thing I was worried about with Tina was like Tina trailing off at the end of the season. But it sounds like what I'm hearing is like Tina is
No,
cruising.
she looked good. She looked
Okay.
good. She looked like she came
Cassie saying
to
that
play.
too.
She
Cassie's saying
looked
that
good.
too. Okay.
Oh, Cassie, yeah, Cassie.
Y'all know I'm
Okay, yeah,
excited
you
for the
saw
movies
that. Yeah,
tomorrow. Kicking the door open with that profile name, ain't it? That's a hell of a profile name right there. Links look the most put together. A good team to watch. Okay, you liking the Links? Who's a favorite to win the chip?
the
Ace
links.
is
Oh
going
yeah, they're solid.
for
They're
the
solid.
three-peat, but are they the favorites? So they're my favorites, much. But I, if you ask the public, I don't know if we're the favorites for the public. Like outside of Aces fans, I don't know if we're the
I don't
favorites.
know.
I don't know that people are betting
The
on us.
favorites.
I think people are thinking about
I think
Minnesota.
they're betting on a Liberty. They're betting on a Liberty links, but people are the way the Aces played. You need, keep betting on them in the Liberty if you want, because you know what I'm saying. You got Mother, you got Gray, you got
The mother
Becky,
at point
you
guard.
got people that have been into this championship twice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Twice.
Two-time.
They know what it takes when they need to come together. Their chemistry is just amazing.
MJ, you got a theory
So
on that question
yeah,
about Swift not playing that much in the Sun Fever series in general? Let us know what it is. MJ Lover, you right. Much Liberty are the favorites, but Aces, Lynx, and maybe the Sun are a close second. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, please. 20 in the chat. Get them likes up, family. Mr. Don. Hello, motherfuckers in the building. Tina looks good. Okay. I wonder if Tina stays in Atlanta or is she back ring chasing. It's gonna be so much money through it, Tina. If Tina look
hello,
the way
please
y'all
hit
said
the
Tina's
button, the
looking good,
like.
right? Tina's looking good. All kind of teams are gonna throw money at Tina. That's the type of vet that the Valks might would want to throw some money at and have be like their vet. Especially the way that you saw Tina kind of pouring back into some of these younger people. So, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
That'd be fun for her.
Do you have a favorite place that you would want to see her at?
Oh, Tina has been all over.
Actually, been a spark.
I really like her where she's at.
Ooh, okay.
I can't really say.
I mean, I actually like her in Atlanta too.
I think it would be a lot.
I like them in Atlanta as well.
I really like her there. Yeah. Really like her
Hello, Jeffrey in the building. Everybody, please hit the like button. Run them likes up, y'all. Tina went ring chasing. She deserves to. She'd have put in the work for herself and everyone else for that matter. Yeah, I want Tina to lead with a ring for sure. AMJ Lover, AT beats Aces versus Liberty. Okay.
I mean, Tina has
My prediction is Aces won't drop a game. That's what we've been saying. That's what we've been saying. Don't drop a game. Hey, Jeffrey Munch.
Oh, you think it's gonna run right through?
Tina Charles could fit anywhere. I agree. Tina can come off the bench for Seattle. Okay. You like Tina off the bench. I like Tina developing a young big.
I think she played there.
I actually would like Tina in Chicago.
Played there and left.
But I guess I keep forgetting that E-Dub will be back. So like will be back. I was just saying like to Chicago to
they signed her today.
E-Will is there, right? So I think E-Will will be back.
And I don't see her Dallas. She already tried Phoenix. You know what I mean? It's like she's been on the Mystics, Connecticut. Oh. No, I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Connecticut.
You said, "Oh, Connecticut." You said, "Oh, no cute."
I don't know about that.
But yeah, I definitely need the dream to show up better You can't lose
Yeah,
by
Tina
14.
came off the
Can't
bench
have
in
you lose by
Seattle.
14.
Thank you.
So need some more out of those guards. Need some more out of those guards. So besides that game,
Uh-huh.
we got Storm Las Vegas tomorrow. Storm
That's gonna be
Vegas.
great. That's gonna be a
What did you
movie. That's gonna be a
what did you
movie.
think about the first game, and then thoughts on the second game?
I think the first game they're pretty lucky that Jewel was not Juuling. I think if Jewel had found herself, it would have stayed close to the end. But Aces were just. I mean, they look better. They look like their old self. And the only I mean, even when I say that because even their old self, sometimes KP would get lost in the sauce. It would be like either Jack and Beyond or KP and Beyond, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
whatever was working, whatever was on, even Asia got a chance to sit down and rest, even in the heat of the
Mm-hmm.
battle. And I think Necker was playing well. I think Skylar was playing well. Jordan Horson was playing well. Um, Gabby was making a difference, not necessarily in the stat category. She's all over the place. She's doing things, getting her hands in deflections, things like that. And I think another thing that is hurting Seattle is they're missing Izzy McNamara.
McBeggar.
Out with an injury. So you have Mercedes. But Mercedes was holding it down. She was decent. So I think Mercedes going to really need to really step it up. But I see them because of Jewel kind of like just broke. Shots broke. She's broke. Maybe she's still injured. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And not having Ezzy there, Aces should be able to sweep.
Okay. Unfortunately, I think the
I
Storm
don't think they'll go 3.
gave it their best shot.
It should have gone
already.
3. It should have gone.
You thought that it should have gone 3. Okay, healthy Seattle, it goes 3. Okay. Seattle missing Ezzy.
Yeah.
So she missed another game. Aces to zip. That's a wrap there. Okay. Lloyd is still not 100%, and Gabby isn't focused enough to be consistent in picking up the slack for Lloyd. You think Gabby's lacking focus? Why? Talk to me about that, MJ. Izzy was missed in the first game.
Okay. Focus.
What more can the Storm do? I don't know if there's much more.
Yeah, you can tell it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Work with what they got. Work with what they got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Work what they got. You need to decide who do you want to stop on the Aces. My thing as a guard, it is my job to stop the ball in transition. I don't care where I'm at or what I'm doing. You need to get up and stop that ball enough for your team to get back and get in defensive stance. And they don't stop. They don't stop the ball. But guess what? It is hard to stop passing. If you got a KP who wants to dribble up the court, that's my kind of thing. But when you got somebody like Gray who push it up on you with a streaking center, she has people take turns coming down the middle and catches them off guard every time.
Catches them off guard.
She did this no look pass. Alicia Clark down the middle, like you didn't even see where Alicia came from. Who was guarding Alicia? That's what she makes you look like. Like who is free? And it's the same play they do all the time.
Let her.
But nobody can figure it out. Damn. Nobody can figure it out. Who's mad at that? Basically, who's mad at that?
Congratulations, Cess, on year 1 anniversary, and thank you for providing a wonderful space to talk women. My pleasure, fam. Please, thank you so much for pulling up. Please, just continue. Keep coming back, y'all. Just keep coming back. This thing is gonna get better. It's just the beginning.
It's gonna keep growing. We're gonna get better. It's gonna get better. We're gonna grow.
Our chat's still better than yours. Everybody, I mean, you can't beat this chat with a Baptist family something else. It was a clinic in keeping basketball simple. Doesn't hurt to have 4 Olympians on the same team, gelling at the right time. What team you talking about? Because I think it was 7
By the
Olympians on that
way,
team. Was it 6 or 7
I
Olympians on that
told
team?
you Tiffany Hayes was one of my favorite players. And
Hey, Tiffany Hayes is coming along. Is gelling with them right at the right time. Like I think I saw Tiff gave like what? She gave like what 21?
20.
Then she gave like 21 or something like 20, 21, something like that. Yeah, for sure. Really. So what's funny is that is it the braids for Gabby? So no, I told y'all Gabby was fool's gold. I told y'all Gabby was fool's gold. First of all, you play totally different basketball. It's a different level of physicality. You get away with different kind of stuff over there. On an international level, like she had this gold medal game that everybody was tuned into, and they was like, "Oh God, where's she been?" And the WNBA was like, "Well, she had been," and they got a list of where they had been sending a direct deposit because they knew who she was. So, fools go to come back, I think, and make a difference in these playoffs right now. But I think a piece that definitely deserves to be in the WNBA and could be a great piece going forward. But they disrespected Jordan Horston the way they brought Gabby in. And Gabby is a great player, but doesn't have Jordan Horston's athleticism at all or defense. I don't think. Y'all beat me up in the chat if I'm wrong, but I think Jordan is more athletic and a better defensive player than Gabby.
Oh yeah, she's very athletic. She's vertically athletic, but Seattle really can match up well because I think NECA does a good job with another, and I think that I think the pieces like Mercedes keeping her busy a little bit, Kia busy, and then you got somebody that can run with Clark over there at Seattle. Then you got Skylar and you got Jewel. So they have the pieces to match up very well with the Aces. But when you throw in a Tiffany, they'll throw in a Jordan, or they'll throw in a maybe Gabby to stay with Tiff. You know what I mean? Like if you throw in, they got Joyner Holmes. I don't know. You got Gustafsson. Like they can come off they can match up perfectly. But I'm telling you, it hurts if Jo is getting down and Jewel isn't.
Yeah. Oh, that for sure makes a difference. I think Jordan Horston should start over Gabby. I thought that Jordan Horston had earned an opportunity to start. Jordan had a couple games where it was like, I think learning, just learning how to be a starter. Like sometimes you have to. There's an adjustment that you have to make.
Sometimes you want somebody like that to give you a spark off the bench, but Gabby's a little bit more of a spark to me than Jordan.
Well, I think Jordan. They made Jordan a starter, and then there was to me there should have been an adjustment period that they allowed Jordan to get used to being a starter, because there's a different way that you start the game than you come off the bench as a spark, like what you're talking about, right? And so it's a mindset that I think that Jordan could definitely handle. But before they let Jordan even get starting good, they put Jordan back and went and got Gabby, and it was a whole lot of disrespectful stuff that went on in Seattle that I feel like and I feel like Seattle is really still really clunky. So there's some things to figure out. But like I said, I think Gabby is could be important for the future. But they haven't signed Gabby for after the season, so it'll be interesting to see where Gabby goes. No, Gabby is, I think, signed just to the end of the season. Gabby in the Olympics was purposeful and not hesitant. She was the number one option, which leads her to be able to operate without second guessing her actions. Yeah, but not here, sweetheart. It's different with Seattle because they have two.
Well, let me tell you, they pulled Jewel out and sat her on the bench.
And they're not coming from the same.
They put Jewel out.
Yeah, like I said, if y'all think y'all don't,
Gabby didn't do nothing.
Seattle, if y'all think that y'all don't need Jewel Lloyd, if y'all think that y'all don't need Jordan Horston, if y'all think that y'all don't need Ezzie McBeggar, let them go. I got great ideas for where they could be at in this league. So if you think you don't need them, if you think you got enough for like NECA and Skylar and Mercedes and all of, and the rest of the squad, hey, do you think? Do you think? Because I got some ideas for where those other players can go. I got some ideas for where other players can go. Gabby is even missing a ton of layups that we have not seen her miss in years. It's an adjustment period for Gabby too, and I think Gabby too has to adjust from playing international ball to now playing back to WNBA ball. Been a minute since been in the league. I love Tiffany Hayes' clumsy ass. You just falling all over the place. I just love you. Just like a baby
She
giraffe
didn't even
out here.
fall that
Just
much. She
all
didn't
over
even
the
do
place.
that
Huh?
last
18
night.
beats. Tiff Hayes next to
She
Hamilton for
didn't do
Liberty
that
has
last
been my
night.
surprise of the second half of the season. Hayes has been on MVP off the bench. Okay. Sixth player of the year kind of talk.
She was
Tiff is
balling.
like the
She was
Energizer Bunny
balling.
lover. Cassie 100.
She is.
Horston
She
had
is.
early 6 women of the year talks. Early, and then moved into the starting lineup, and then they just didn't play no more. Can you shout out my girl? Her name is Felda Abortion, and it's her B-Day. Chase Taylor. Shout out to Felda Abortion. Happy B-Day. Happy B-Day. Hope you're enjoying it. It's your B-Day. It's my anniversary. I don't know if you take it rolled up on the rocks or just, high off outside, but enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Wow. On a side note, some Canadian media are fears that the Raptors are retiring Vince Carter's jersey number. Said that he quit on the franchise after only winning one playoff round. Wow. And then somebody tell me what happened to Jamar chasing him tonight. Because did the Commanders beat the Bengals? Did the Commanders beat the Bengals? I don't know. I know we're not talking football, but I was just wondering. Why did they do that to Jordy? UConn, Tennessee is still real. Jordan Horston has the higher upside. My Lady Vols, fandom notwithstanding. Yeah, I don't know why they did that to Jordan. Brooklyn is retiring Vince Carter jersey too. Everybody, I mean, Vince played 90 years. Just let him retire everywhere. Gabby is the Asia Wilson of France. She plays different overseas. Sure does. Plays different overseas. You know who else plays different overseas? Crazy Las Vegas Aces fan, Megan Gustafsson. So I hope Meg is showing us who they're gonna beat for the rest of the season with the way they just played at the end of this season. Because I had some questions coming back from Paris straight away. Chase Taylor, you can leave the chat anytime and go up, please. Come on, wait. We just we go we don't do that. Don't do that. MJ, we do it for them. They needed to laugh, man. Seattle got tough choice to make. They needed to laugh, and I hear you. But I was trying to just let it pass real quick. That's all.
Play along with it.
I was
Play
trying to
through.
let it. I was
Let it
trying to
play
let it
through.
pass real quick. I was trying to let it pass real quick. But MJ is like, no, we not. So I take it back. Man, blown out. That's regular season game. I was just gonna try to
He
just let
got
it go real quick. I was just
15 minutes
MJ like, no,
of stardom.
I be missing, but I had to jump on here and tell my Bookie happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, Bookie. I miss your face. I gotta see you soon. Thank you for popping on here for me. Y'all run them likes up. Y'all run them likes up. MJ is like, no craziness in the chat.
No,
Okay, MJ, I'm
we're
sorry.
not doing
I was
that
just
tonight.
gonna let it go tonight. Meg gonna make sense of believer soon. Come on, Munch. I hope so.
Don't start, Seth. Don't do it
I
with
hope
Meg.
so. I do. I hope so, Munch. I do because I'm rooting. I'm rooting for Meg. I'm rooting for Meg. I'm, I'm rooting for Meg. I'm laughing at MJ still because MJ. I tried to. MJ. I was trying to be nice today. It was the anniversary. I was trying to let one slide. You like no? Okay. All right. Well, Big Rich has spoken. You did something big. I ain't gonna recognize you. What? Yeah, send me a pic on the Discord. Let me see what you did. Let me see what you did. Let me see your face. I can't
What did
believe this.
she
I ain't gonna
do?
recognize you. Hold on, Bookie.
What?
MJ, finish him. MJ, finish him.
Fin-
We don't have time for them cats. We got bigger fish to fry.
Hey!
All right,
I see you
I was
today's
trying to be on
backyard
my best
kitchen
behavior for anniversary. All right,
garden.
night, Bookie. Hey, Auntie Juju. Cassie, oh, he go. Uh,
Oh,
Big G gonna have a Junior Smith game in New York. You gonna send something on Discord too? Probably not, Jake. I doubt. I doubt that you're gonna send something on Discord. But okay. So on to the next
next
game.
game.
On to the next game. Indiana, Connecticut. Talk about that one.
Wow, that one
MJ, it's late. It's late.
really,
It's new. We got new people in and
really
out, in and out.
exposed Indiana totally. Connecticut was on all cylinders. Mayberry was showing out. DeWanna Bonner was on Clark, forcing her to take bad shots. I think Clark got out of sync as to what was working with this team. She started playing hero ball and taking ill-advised shots, in my opinion. But Dejanay character, I'm gonna jump around here. Dejanay was just, I mean, she got this block that on Timmy that was so cold, and it was just that kind of game. And that was a game where Clark got poked in the eye on accident, and then I think they said Clark did something back to Dejanay. So I mean, it's gonna be physical, but at the same time, I noticed with Lexi, she might have only had six, but when Lexi only scores something like six, it's because she's playing heck of defense. She has to, and when she can't guard you, she fouls. So then she gets in foul trouble. But
I'm
Aaliyah
sorry. One
Boston,
second, Juju. I'm sorry.
steady the
1
course.
second. So that Danae can go to sleep. Let me ask this joke question. One joke before she
Okay.
leaves. Where can you find a male Himalayan? I'm scared to even know the answer for this one. Where
Tell him land.
I give up Buki. Where where can you find a male Himalayan?
Find him laying. Where do you find him laying? Think about it. Where do you find him laying? Where
You
would a
find him
male
laying on the
Himalayan
couch.
lay?
Hey, that's all. Good night, Buki. Good night, Buki. It's nothing like a Danae joke.
Exactly.
Nothing like a Danae joke. Okay, you find him
The
laying on the
Himalayan.
couch.
I got. I just
Himalayan.
didn't know where I would find him laying.
Oh my gosh.
It could have been anywhere. So yeah,
Meg
anyway,
G
back
gonna
to
have a J.R.
Connecticut
Smith
Sun.
game in New York. Oh, okay.
They were just going back and forth, Sess, and it was just basically, Leah was fine. She got a double double. Um, Kelsey just couldn't bail them out, but it was a beautiful thing how Connecticut was playing. They just looked like a playoff ready team. Like next, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
next.
Especially Duana, and Mayberry. It looked like, hey, you know what, Fever, you're a young upstart team. You've had a great, year. You've done better than you've done in the last whatever amount of years, 5, 7. So, but that's it. This is as far as you're gonna go. We got business to do. That's what Connecticut look like.
Oh, look at you, Bookie. Okay, Bookie, I see you. I would have recognized you though. What are you talking about? I would have recognized you. I see you.
Bookie's still in the show. She got side stuff going on in the disco.
Man, I think it depends on Bonner,
What's
not
this?
Marina. Bonner.
Yeah,
I think it's about
it takes
Bonner too.
Bonner. I think it's about Bonner because Bonner was a perfect defensive, and she was not bad on offense after guarding CC. Because you would think Bonner running up and down, right? So look, Sess, remember I told you when CC takes that shot, whoever's guarding her release. If Bonner's the release, she's a perfect target. When she missed, and look how many times she missed. What was she like, four
Mm-hmm.
for 17? That's a lot of that's a lot of transition rebound baskets right there with somebody shooting like that. And that's not even the threes just she took. So
Okay.
how many times did she shoot? How many times did Kelsey shoot?
Let's see. Let me go back let me go back because I don't know.
Because they say she needs to shoot a lot. It looked like she
Let's
shot
go to the
at opportunities I mean, there was people saying she just looked like hot garbage. Because her
Kelsey
defense,
Mitchell
she
shot nine
has
to
none.
20.
But
9 to 20.
nah.
9
And
to
then
20.
and then how much did CC shoot?
4 of 17.
She has
And
more
that was probably the
defense,
majority. That was probably the
and that's
majority
gonna
of the
hurt them.
shots. So like Aaliyah Boston went 8 for 14.
Mhm.
Demirs Dantas went 4 for 7. Everybody else on the team probably took one shot except Lexi went 1 for 4. So that was the
Lexi was
majority
busy playing defense.
of the basket. You know, that was the majority of their baskets right there, 13 to 37 between Kelsey and Caitlin. And so, you know, I
Everybody else
guess
shot
the question would be like, these missed shots, are they is it good defense?
turning into baskets.
Is it, you know, is it good defense causing them to miss the shots? Are they rushing shots? Were they taking bad shots? You know, what took place?
I think Dewana and Dejanay did a good job on Clark. Kelsey, I can't remember who was on her. She was doing the best. She was doing the best she could, but they couldn't get. They would trap her. They couldn't get the. They couldn't swing the ball around, and they weren't setting. I don't think they really set a lot
So
of
they were just
picks.
missing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What up? You got to see the segment CNBC did on why the WNBA hasn't been a profitable league. Very informative of the breakdown of money and the poor deals made prior to Engelberg. A must see. I definitely take a look at that. I wish that we would have got to finish the series that we was doing. I don't know where CS Racing Report is because I would love to finish that series on the WNBA and the cities and the realignment and the money.
I thought it was poor marketing.
Well, for marketing, but then you also owe
I thought
you
it was
also owe the
like
NBA
marketing
like
and
I think
promotion.
they owe the NBA like 50 million. You know what I mean? I think something like that. So it's a lot of stuff that goes into I think, but I'm gonna have to watch
I
the
don't
piece.
understand why we
From what
gotta
I remember,
owe them anything.
well, because they floated the loan to get started. Business is business. You know, we didn't do this out the kindness of our heart.
I know, but you started it. You wanted to start it. You want that's we're part
I
of
don't
you.
know
You
that
wanted to
anybody
start it.
wanted to start it as much as David Stern. Maybe David Stern maybe have made promises to owners. I'm not sure. I don't know if they. I think they voted to start the league. I don't remember.
And you
We
don't
have to,
make
we have to check that out.
yeah.
That's a good question. The profit sharing has always been a problem. Low attendance is part of it, but it's the mismanagement of sponsorships, endorsements between the W and the teams. But it's also too trying to sell out arenas that they can't fill up. So now you know you always gonna be in the
We
red
just
trying to
came
fill
out of
those.
COVID. We had to get back going. Before COVID, we were like at 10,000.
Well, but I mean,
It dropped
somebody
for a couple
listen.
of
I
years to
mean, let's be
7
honest.
something.
But let's be honest. Some of these players, these teams aren't selling out the NBA arenas that they're in. The same number of people. So I'm really interested to see Chase and the Valks. I think that their marketing is really interesting. They've already sold out like I think they have like 15,000 promises
17,
or
15,
deposits on seats, but I think the Chase
yeah.
will be blocked off in a certain way where they won't sell out all of those seats in Chase. And so if they don't sell out so enough of them, then you opening up the arena and you're still running in the red, even though you got people in there. Because you've got the facility open, you got you got security, you got concessions, you got all of this other stuff going on, but you're not filling up the entire arena. So it has to balance out. It has to make sense, and it may be better sometimes to play at a different arena or something a little bit smaller. But they have to figure it out. The Dub doesn't share enough with the teams, and some of the teams have been notorious for wasting revenue that can
I
make
hate
them
when we do
profitable
that
or
in
not so
LA.
much in the red. What's that?
I don't mind. I don't mind when LA plays at Long Beach Pyramid, for instance. I just don't like the camera. It casts shadows on the court. It's not the lighting is not right, and people know. I mean, I don't know if you noticed the first few games where you could see the shadows on the court. It was really annoying, and people were got
Oh, I
distracted by
probably
it.
I
I thought
probably
that's
didn't
where.
wasn't even paying
Remember
attention.
that?
But I hear people all the
I think
time
you
talking
guys
about
did.
the overview
Yeah.
cameras. We might have. I don't remember.
It was
Talking
like
about.
dark. It was really dark in there.
It seemed like they would play at. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe colleges would be better. I don't know. Those are pretty big
I mean,
arenas
yeah,
too,
that's
though.
where the
So
Long Beach Pyramid is
they
at
were just
Long Beach
shooting.
State.
I mean, you don't have to play at Long Beach State. You couldn't play at UCLA or
I think
USC. I'm sure
marketing
they have.
and promotion.
I'm sure they have high definition cameras there. I'm just saying.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't that. It really wasn't that. But because they talked about it, what happened with
No, I'm
the
talking about.
scandals.
I'm talking about the cameras. I'm talking about the camera, the quality of cameras that they have there versus.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, S.Code said it was ghetto. Felt like I was watching shadow puppets. I ain't got time.
You got to promote.
Juice Bros on. That's also to the fan base support their W teams and the W teams experiment on price points or price thresholds. You don't know how much people will pay until you set the price. That's right. We got to support the product that we want. Even CC said it. People should start inside out. They got outside investors too soon before the media deal. Okay.
Yeah.
What you were saying, Jude, before you froze? Yeah, froze on us.
Side enough.
The NBA is still the backbone of the WNBA. Let's be honest. Most teams have not built an arena or venue. That was the NBA that already had the buildings in place for the W. They didn't have to play there. You know, they could have picked that. You know, to me, this thing works.
But that's one of the attractions, Cess.
I gotta try to find CS racing. I think one of the things that they could have done that would have been better. What's that? What's one of the attractions?
I was saying that's one of the attractions, Cess. Like some people will never go to a Lakers game, or they'll never go. You know, get a chance to be at the time at Staples Center. When we started off, we were.
But the thing here's my thing.
We love the Forum.
Every game don't got to be at.
But I may not never get the Staples
only
Center.
The big ones. Listen. Every game don't got to be at the crib. Every game's not gonna be a big one. So sure, for those games that can't fit into, but it also doesn't have to be at Long Beach State. It also doesn't have to be at Long Beach State though. That's all I'm saying. I mean, there's a lot of colleges. There's a lot of colleges that we passed by. We could have played at USC, UCLA. See, I'm talking about some of these other colleges that ain't not going on there in the summertime.
Well,
they got good cameras.
Would be 10,000, I think. It'd be 10,000.
You can get 10,000 people down to watch the dub. But I don't know how many does the crib hold?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. I was about to say like 18,000.
Hold on, y'all. I have to take a call. One moment.
Come on, y'all. I would ask Alexis. $20,000. Dang, I was close. I was gonna say 20, but I wasn't sure. But I think I did hear that before. So they hold 20,000. And we had a large crowd. We had a very large crowd when the Fever came. And I want to say the Aces or the Chicago team.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check and see that. So yeah, 20,000.
Like double. So like double. Woo! Adrian HB, what's up, fam?
Yeah, it's double.
So now it's a three-way split. Another factor besides the attendance is marketing, like Juju said. The profit sharing is off because of the debt to the NBA, but the Dub doesn't test pricing enough to find out. But fan bases will pay, and then they don't also, the Dub also doesn't take advantage of their opportunity that they have to sell unique products in regional markets. So they could produce some stuff on a smaller scale in regional markets and really, make them exclusive, sell them out. They're not. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, it was the Fever.
We could do a whole show on that. Media deal too low. Page and the new generation bringing their own fan base and their own bag much. It was
that's gonna help.
Like I was watching
Shadow. They gonna bring their own Louis.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring their Louis.
I think the Washington Mystics arena look like a church gym. Okay, so they playing at the lockout gym. Okay, they playing at the lock-in gym. It's a lock-in gym. Busted Dub don't have a full media package to have 20 plus camera angles, hit shadows on the court, and longer than usual instant replay sessions. But like we're replaying stuff faster on our camera phones. So I mean, they got something has to give about the Sun Fever series so far. The main glaring thing so far is their defense and the Sun have a superior front court to the Fever. I love AB, but she can't offset Bonner, Thomas, and Jones. Not alone. For sure, not alone. For sure, not alone.
Well, and I don't even think Jones had a great game. Actually, they pulled her out, and thank God, because I they pulled her out, and dang it, they brought somebody in that I was like, oh yeah, that's better. That's much better. Brianna.
Oh, Drew, I lost you. Did you freeze?
Connecticut son. Yeah,
Oh
because
no, I
yeah,
hear you now. There
because
you go.
Brianna Jones was just a little bit too slow, a little bit clunky. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I was saying that Brianna Jones was clunky last night. Just clunky. And
So is that
so yeah,
you think that's in it?
that
But what
wasn't
was
it.
causing the clunkiness? Is it defense causing the clunkiness? What is it?
A little bit of both. Just her. I've been watching her since she came off the injury, and I thought she was, she came in real trim, really like in shape. But she's not. She's getting back to her out of shape, funky ways. To me,
Mm-hmm.
she just couldn't keep up, and she felt it because Brianna was doing so good. She was on those couple of exhibition games with Cheryl Reeves and stuff like that. Brianna was balling. And she's smiling because she can
She was
tell. I could
balling.
just see her like, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. She was doing real good. Like she earned her spot, and that's how she got the starting role. Oh, Nelson Ododa, that's who they put in,
Okay.
and you can tell like she is hungry. She wants to play, and Nelson really should have been next up. So even if you don't got Brianna's just a wide body, which is great, and Nelson's like straight up and down. So Brianna kind of clogs it up for you really good. But
Mm-hmm.
Nelson got the boards so that Bonner can, do her thing. She passes out, she can rebound, offensive rebounds. She played like a Connecticut player. She's hungry. So I wouldn't count
Okay.
Connecticut. I wouldn't count Connecticut. If Bonner's alive, I wouldn't count Connecticut out
Oh yeah, nah. I think
of
that
anything.
I think. Oh, you not out of anything. Okay. Hey, yeah, Jeffrey. So, I will go back and check out the pictures. I did just check out some of the videos from the concert there in Springfield. Looked like it was a good time. And I did see him like performing on the train. So, looked like it was good weather, man. Good trip. That's why I see a NECA or a Tina or a Natasha going to the Fever. AB need help. Definitely, definitely. Nelson Ododa used to dunk that thing back in the day. Okay. Sorry for
Yeah, I bet she
mentioning my
did.
YouTube channel in your chat. No, hey Jeffrey, feel free, man. Feel
She
free.
was
Y'all check
good.
Jeffrey out. Jeffrey got some stuff over, some videos over, some pictures from a trip. Check it out from over there in Massachusetts, Springfield, Massachusetts, a concert. I don't know if Natasha will pick Indy based off her wife. Okay, might not work out. Okay, understand. MJ Lover back in the building to Indiana, a destination choice for the W. Is Indiana a destination choice for W players? I'm not clear. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Nah, it's usually the dumping ground. It's the
I mean, but I don't know.
Sparks.
I mean,
You get all
could it
the
be a destination place for players that want to play with Caitlyn, like or want
yeah,
to play with
yeah, the kind of players that
AB?
would fit best with her. But it's not really. It's not really. See, that's the problem. It's not. It is Caitlin's team in the public side, but it really shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I think they're gonna regret losing they would regret losing Kelsey Mitchell. That wouldn't be smart.
It
I
was
don't know
it was a great
who else
time
in
at
the
the
dub
Big E.
shoots like that.
Okay, okay. Most of these players on the Fever now were traded. I believe I'll have to double check. Okay, they're not originals. It's not, but I'm sure
Except for
somebody think they
Kelsey
can win with
is.
her. He said
He
it's not, but you
is.
think somebody think they can win with her. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. So I wish Leah Boston got more credit. Uh we I think we'll see that happen as time goes on. I think people will appreciate more of what Aaliyah brings to that team.
I think when
But I
she
think
was,
it
I
takes a
think
bit more time.
last her rookie year, they talked nothing but about Aaliyah. You feel me?
Nah, and the Fever do need a
Aaliyah
vet
was that.
to be the room leader. Like they're dependent on Aaliyah Boston to do it, and that's not a knock on Aaliyah, but like Aaliyah's the second year player in this league. So, you know,
Mhm.
you gotta give her some space and grace to kind of grow and develop.
And she got strong personalities over there. I mean, they're not gonna look up to her like then like Asia.
Right.
So what do they know? What does she know? I mean, it's their first time. It's Kelsey's first time getting to this point. This is all new to them. I was thinking Connecticut is the one that have held their ground in the top four the whole time, and they might just be the way they played. They might just be gelling at the right time. So it's getting ready to get spicy. That's all I can say. It's getting ready to get spicy. All right, then, Sess. I hope the internet didn't pop out on you.
Nah, my apologies. I had
Okay.
another
Can't
call.
see
I
the
had another call.
comment.
It's more than
No
just
problem.
winning with her. It's the pressure of playing with a generational star and getting blamed when the team doesn't win. We've seen that in many sports before. Y'all don't like Erica as the vet leader? As that, don't start, don't start. And I actually
I
like
don't have a
Erica Wheeler.
problem
I
with
like Erica Wheeler.
I don't
I
have a
like
problem
Erica Wheeler.
I think
I don't know.
yeah, I did
I
too.
don't. I like Erica Wheeler. Y'all gotta help me understand what is the beef with Erica. I don't. I haven't watched enough Erica Wheeler, but what I saw, I was like, okay, the kid's okay. I don't get it. True, true.
I mean, I
Like
like
it's
the way
not
she comes in and
exactly.
she plays meaningful minutes. She dribbled around a lot. She was. But now that they kind of have a system, she can run the system.
Okay.
She played really good the other day. She was solid. She was hitting
Yeah.
shots, she was doing really good. She did really good.
Uh,
I mean,
let's see. AB
you
gets
see
credit for the
You see
losses.
Mayberry slapped the ball out of her hand.
I got to go back and see that part. Oh,
I, just,
I didn't. I wasn't
I
paying
got to
attention.
show you. I have to show
Oh
you
yeah,
that
send the clip. Send the clip.
Mayberry is. Erica even had to laugh, Sess. And she was like, "Girl, what was wrong?" Like she's about to take it out, and she wanted a review by the ref. She's like, "Wait a minute, Marina was arguing, so Erica tried to hurry up and take it out. Marina turned around, looked at her, and said, "Look, smack, smack the ball down out of her hand." Nobody did nothing. Ref didn't do nothing. So then refs came over. Erica walked by her, and they just laughed together. I was like, "Erica, you better than me."
At least they laughed it off. Let's see. KC Clark, exactly. AB
They
gets
laughed
credit for the losses, and she had a 30-point double double. They led the highlights for Clark. It's
right,
a part of the revenue strategy for sure. I wish we could get Asia and Aaliyah on
right.
the same team. That would be fire. And Liz Cambage. That's a lot on one team. Erica Wheeler, don't do that much. For some reason, they don't want Wheeler to be a part of that
Do you
dynamic.
guys not?
Wheeler has to
Do
be there
they?
perfect
Wait
to
a
get
minute.
the minutes she gets,
Yeah,
which I think is ridiculous.
she
So, and
does.
then I watched Wheeler play in the AEBL, in the Atlanta AEBL, and Wheeler was like MVP in one of the games. Like Wheeler got game.
Yeah.
I don't know what the beef is with Wheeler. Y'all gotta help me understand. It's the fanatic base that doesn't allow Wheeler to be Wheeler. She was a pro before a lot of these young players were even close to the dub. Erica's good, but she don't
She
have
played
enough.
good yesterday.
Um, Her moments, I'm talking like prime vet, like a Skylar Diggins. Okay, I get you much. The other thing I wanted to ask about Wheeler is it that Wheeler came with sides? Is that the hard part for them to let it be Wheeler's team before it to or for
It was
Wheeler to be like the
it
vet
was
there?
Wheeler's team before Clark came, and then they tried to start her in the very beginning, and they weren't really playing well together. They
Oh,
kind
it
of got
was
each
Wheeler's
other's
team.
way.
See, I never thought it was Wheeler's team. I thought Wheeler came with sides, and it was just like she just they never really gelled with everybody else. But I didn't realize that had been a team. Hey, fam, happy
I think
anniversary. Auntie had to pop in and show love before I start this shift. Get that money, MJ. I appreciate you popping in, fam, showing the love. Thank you so much. I will say that I'm starting to see more from Caitlin, her rookie season, than I gave her credit for in her college days. All she did was shoot. She's becoming more rounded. Okay, definitely growing as a player. Definitely growing
she
as a
is.
player. I think all of the rookies show some improvement, and I think all of the rookies show like a commitment to
Mhm.
be better quicker and not to have such a short. Not to have a long learning curve. I don't mind Erica and her happy self, but like size doesn't know what to do with people. Okay. I don't disagree with that, but Wheeler should be playing more. She is not a liability. Yes, she has to watch her actions on the court because she may get pulled for whatever reason. I don't blame Sides for this at all. I think Sides is a good coach because she hasn't changed much in the playbook. She just was able to get more chemistry over the break. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't think she's a bad coach either.
I didn't think she was a bad.
She sat Clark down for a minute, and then I think Wheeler had came in for her and played really well. And then they got this new player, Dono, I think it's called her name. She's good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She's starting to take some outside shots. So,
I don't know if I agree with that. I think chemistry happened because the team wanted it. Like it just naturally, like they gelled, they got closer, it worked out. They spent some time together. Um,
they had more
they figured
time
out
to remember
they,
they were
but
just
they
back to
also
back
figured out
games.
that they also figured out that Caitlin is like a crash out uh type player. She crashes out, and they figured out that they have to manage her crash outs, and they're okay managing those crash outs. Like, oh, calm down,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
all that. I
Chrissy
ain't gonna
took
do
a
all that, girl. Girl,
tech. She took
girl.
a
If you don't
tech.
get your shit together, what the fuck is wrong with you? What did you
She
crashing
took
off?
a tech,
Hey,
sis. Because
you
yeah, but they
said they
don't
took
even
a
talk
tech.
to her. They just be like they're like
They
Cece,
be like,
calm down.
stop,
Like,
please,
let it
don't do
go.
that, don't do that, don't do
I'm
that,
like,
don't
girl,
do that
get
like
your
that. I don't got
ass
time,
up.
girl. If you don't get yourself together, everybody got a check coming. Everybody gets a check here. You got better earn your check like I earn my check. But
No,
they
we're
figured
not
that out.
reviewing.
But they figured
Shit.
that out amongst their team and figured out how to manage it, and they found a way to make it work for them. And so, shout out to them for that. Shout out to
Yeah.
them for that. They figured out a way to make it work. The Fever are running the same stuff with a few small wrinkles. The difference is that they had time to practice. We see the results of a team being able to practice more than they play games. Who
Yeah.
would y'all
Yeah.
send to Dallas to help us? Oh, Cass. Jesus. Take the wheel. Oh.
Dallas over to Dallas.
And the reason I say that, Cassie, is because what I feel like Dallas needs first is a coach. And I don't know the answer for the coach to put there. I can't think of the coach to put in Dallas. Like I'm trying to think of the type of coach that Enrique needs. Because I think part of what Enrique needs to learn is kind of like how they took the ball out of Michael's hands to get it back in Michael's hands more, to have him be more of an
Mhm.
effective scorer while making his other the players around him better. I don't know that Enrique does, and I don't know that Enrique does enough of the making the players around them better to get Dallas consistently over the hump. But I also can't understand injuries here and there. I get it. Maddie, Jalen, Satu, if they was hurt or not, I don't know. Um,
Some sometimes, Sess, you have to look
being
at
out,
some of the
but
assistant
I don't think
coaches
that
that are.
that I don't think that made the difference. I'm sorry. Which say you?
Sometimes you have to look at some of the assistant coaches that have been with the head coach for a long time. Like I'll give you an example. Katie Smith has been under Cheryl now long enough to be a head coach, if that's what she wants to do.
Yeah,
Because
for
remember,
sure, for sure.
Vicky used to
I just
coach.
don't know enough names of
So
those people. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. We have to go there. It
oh
has
yeah,
to be. It can't be. It can't be. We can't run another somebody that we've already had into these spots that need new coaches. Like they need a new. Like one of my favorite lines at the end of the workday when I was still in corporate America when I was done working for the day. It didn't matter what time of day it was. One of the things I used to like to tell them, Jew, was this right here. We get a fresh pair of
mhm.
eyes on that in the morning. Yeah, they need a fresh pair of eyes on this situation. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to be somebody that's gonna come
Mhm.
in with something brand new. Dallas, Atlanta, Washington, Los Angeles. To me, in those four spots, you need a fresh pair of eyes on that situation immediately. On those situations. So, yeah, I love the idea of the assistant coaches. I just don't know enough of them. Like we were talking about, Coquise Washington is an assistant coach. Who you just mentioned. So
Mhm.
there are assistant coaches that have tremendous experience at the college and W level that could probably come in and deserve chances, right? Deserve their opportunity. So I'm sure
And I don't think
you'll
they
be
would
able to name
do like
some of those.
Nancy
Who else
Lieberman or
did you just say?
anything.
Katie Smith. Who did you say? Katie Smith.
Yeah, Katie Smith she's
He
under
said Katie Smith, Coquise Washington. Who else? You know, I'm sure you'll be able to call out some of those names better than I can right now. And then I'm still holding out hope that executives like Swin Cash and those type of players transition from the NBA into the WNBA to make some changes.
a lot
So
of them are a lot of them are are assisting are becoming like coaches in the NBA. Like Lindsey
oh yeah,
Harding.
for
You remember
sure.
Lindsey Harding?
Hmm.
She's yeah. And then I think
Yeah,
Chrissy
but
Toliver was
it probably pay like it way over there. Like they probably
yeah.
getting
Yeah.
a nice salary over there. Let's
But
see,
it
you can't
also could
want
be like a
chemistry.
Becky and get a lot of experience and bring it over to be a head coach in the dub. Unless their mission is to try to become a head coach
Yeah,
in a
but here's the thing that I would say about Becky. Um, you call Becky up and you say, "Hey, Becky, do you want to come and coach in Las Vegas?" Where Las Vegas was at that point after having gone through all of the trouble. Becky's like, "For sure, I'll come
Mhm.
take that head coaching job." If you say, "Hey, Becky, come to Washington," does Becky come?
No, I think it was about the money. And I think the sad part about it is Becky got paid more than any other coach and any other players. I think she took a I, I mean, it's good because that just tells us that we need to pay the players more, and we need to renegotiate and pay the players and the coaches more. But where have you ever seen anything like that? I've never seen a. I never. I mean, you don't see a coach make more than a player in the pros. So that was kind of interesting to me. But I was saying like Katie Smith because Katie understands the run and gun and shoot game. You know what I'm saying? She played with the Detroit Sox. She played with the Minnesota Lynx. Her game in the ABL was like that. Her game in Minnesota, or when she played in college, was like sort of like she would understand Enrique. I don't want to say exactly like Enrique, but Kate Smith, you'd have to see some highlights. She can ball. I think she may be able to coach a team like that. So I don't know. They need to. We need to figure this out. We need to figure it out soon, because I'm not feeling a couple of coaches in the league, such as with the Sparks. We need to do something over there. But I think that when Cameron gets back next year, he gets a few more pieces. You're gonna see Kurt go back to being Kurt, because he had sometimes just seemed like he just sat down, and maybe I don't know if he's trying to get paid or what. Who's getting paid, by the way? Does anybody know? Yeah, Becky gets paid 1 million a year.
Who
Yeah,
is
she gets paid
who
one.
is Kurt? If he go back to being Kurt,
I think when Kurt gets the right players, you're going to see him coaching a lot better. towards the end when he sat down, I seen him sit down, take that clipboard
Did my
out,
camera come
and
back
he
yet?
really
No.
drew up a play a couple of times to Rakia and to others. Like he knows how to coach. I used to like him in Connecticut. So I don't know if that was a
Am I
ploy
back?
to
Okay, there we go.
tank or what, or he just upset. Yeah, you're back. I have something on my camera lens. But yeah, Becky
Where you
gets
leave
out.
off, dude? Where you leave off?
I mentioned that Katie Smith makes a lot. She makes $1 million, and no other coach does.
That's what I
And
said.
none of the players even do. I didn't really like that.
Where you leave off at, Jew? Were you
I mean,
in the comments?
I wasn't, because I can't see. I can't move them down. So I asked the question. I asked them, where do we leave off? Where Paige is going?
Everybody keeps saying Dallas.
Damn. Okay, so didn't we have some kind of first round pick
Look,
that we could
I
choose
said
from
if Dallas go back,
didn't they say that it goes that we can get her? That
I don't
Chicago
know. We
can
need
get
to
her?
see. We can. I think we'll see that in the mock drafts where everybody sends her. But if like I said, if I'm Paige, if it's Dallas, I go back to school. I got new knees anyway.
Okay.
I'm not worried about getting hurt. I got brand new knees.
You don't want to
On the
see
NIL.
her. You don't
On the
want to see her
NIL.
with
On the
Enrique
NIL.
or what? She loves Enrique. She really. I think she would look forward to playing with Enrique. She was excited on that sideline at the All-Star game. I think that she would play.
I feel like Paige deserves her
she
own.
can do it.
I think she
Does
deserves
KK Arnold run around
own
like
organization. So then who gets the vouch
really?
organization then?
A rookie?
Yeah, hell yeah. Caitlin got one.
Damn. I don't know.
To me, the vouch should be Paige's team.
I mean, I work in my favor because I can see it. But
You said it worked in your favor.
Damn. I said, heck, because I'll be able to go see her. I'll be up close and personal. I've never seen Paige play. So that.
They don't have any choice. There's a lot of things they're doing because they don't want to. Cece really has anger problems. She beating the bench yesterday. You see it? That's why I said over under on the text. Kelsey Mitchell don't go, baby and Caitlin. In the huddle.
She goes ballistic. When she fell out on the ground, Cess, and just laid out like
that should be all right. She
stomping.
fell out on the ground. The last thing I saw was the stomping. The stomping for me was like, are you for real, Runner?
She just be out like she's like chalk on the ground from a murder case, bro. Like you gotta see her.
I gotta see it.
Like what is?
I played in a team with a whack coach and more.
She's like
and more of my when my teammates figured out how to make it work. Me and my teammates figured out how to make it work. The coach just cheered us on. It's really crazy. Sides reminds me too much of him. I don't think the Sides is a bad coach. I think that Sides just had to make them go.
I don't think she's
go about her way. Deadly led
NBA she got it. You know what? We don't know if she's wearing an earpiece, and Lynn doesn't.
Was mad that Coach Daly was reducing
her ear.
Trying to get more chemistry. Stanley didn't like that at all. Oh, you was breaking up, G. What you say? Okay,
or
not the lady laughed too much.
Whatever. I just feel like
I think Becky get paid $1 million a year, way more than what she got in the NBA, and she has more control than W. Becky deserved that money. Why?
She didn't. Why? Because she came from the NBA.
I don't understand why any W coach should be making $1 million and the average rookie salary is 75,000. I didn't see the need for it to be at $1 million. I didn't need.
I mean, they
I
really
think
went
it grow
after
to
her,
that
but I
point, but
think
I didn't think it
rising
needed to
tide
be there
raised
right
all
now.
boats, right? So
I'm sorry, what you say,
the
Juke?
players need to come up.
Yeah,
Like right now. Yeah, but rising tides raise all boats. So it needs, and everybody else just need to come up, including the players. And when I mean, in the NBA, the players make more than the coaches. So I don't know. That was. I mean, she did her thing though. I'm not saying she was isn't. It didn't prove that she's worth it. She's dominating twice. I get it. I get it. But at
okay.
some
So
point,
I asked the same question,
you
and
that's
so
it's got to raise everybody's pay. $1 million, damn yo,
Las Vegas's success is based on what Becky's been able to do.
for 4 months.
Is that accurate?
That I think the culture, and I think how she came in, and it looked different than when Bill had the team.
Really? Because I feel like the culture is Asia's culture.
I think when you hear KP talk about like confidence, that because remember when Becky came, Kelsey and Jackie were on the bench, weren't they? They were like, I know Kelsey was a bench player.
So we talked about Becky let them
I think
shoot the three, but to me the culture, to me Asia drives the tempo of the culture. To me, it seems very South Carolina like
mhm.
to me
Yeah, for sure, for
the
sure.
way that team interacts and moves
Sure.
around. It doesn't feel like what you see in San Antonio, which where Becky was coming from. But I don't know. I'm just wondering. I don't think that
I
is the coach's
think
fault,
Becky,
though.
I think
That's the
she's okay
management's
with that.
job to get the right players in place. Well, I think Becky, it fits with Becky because Becky was a player.
And Gray
She gets it.
and
She was a
Gray too.
player. I believe they're getting that money will force GMs and owners to pay their people. WNBA referees make more than the players. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but that is what the Fanatics want. I know sides will pay CC every minute, but she would use CC as a decoy more, but the Fanatics won't allow
She has to.
it. Becky
She
helped
has to
create the
be.
culture.
She has to be a decoy, and Kelsey.
Bless you. So it's a management and coaching issue. Possibly putting Alyssa at the 5 was insane to me because she doesn't play that role. Asking her to be defense heavy is crazy. It's not her style.
Right, right.
So it's so like Alyssa just doesn't fit. Becky is the white Donna. Seems you think so? Okay, Cassie. Dang. Um, Becky been in the game like what 25 years? She got 25 years in the game.
I mean, the list can fit. It's just you got to have the right people in at that time that to play. Like when you like if all you can do is do transition basketball and you don't have a half court game, you're gonna need that because when they go into a zone, I don't think I don't think Kelsey and CC really like that. And it's like, yeah, because you're not looking inside. This is the time that you want to go inside with the ball.
MJ, what do you mean that the refs uh, participate in more games and travel more than the 40 game schedule that the
At,
teams have? I don't know what you mean. What are they doing when the schedule's over? Or are you saying like between covering the 40 games that the different teams play? I'm just trying to make sure. Remind you of South Carolina.
what
They
that
gotta
mean?
fix that
I mean,
soon.
I have seen this. I have seen at least one of the
Becky,
refs from
Becky helped
college.
make the
A couple of
WNBA
them
cool again.
college.
Sorry to say, I feel like a Clark fan right now. Becky helped make the WNBA cool again. How? I don't know. I mean, I'm asking seriously, like much, because like the stuff that I think is cool about Vegas seems more about their marketing and media. Like even when Asia and them were like being cool dancing on the bench, it was like, oh, here come Becky, stop. So Becky, I don't know, but help me understand what you're saying. I get that too, but with other
I
choices
think the
besides
interaction.
half, maybe it was out of position and
Let
it
me
hurt her
guess.
on offense and defense. Thomas is a
Let
bruiser
me
that
guess.
doesn't need the ball as
I
much
think
as AD. Okay. I hope
right.
Spoon actually does speak for
I
y'all
think
today.
the interaction with coach and the players is what maybe Becky does a lot better than most of them. She has you can tell she's like a player's coach. I don't see any other coaches interacting like that with the team.
And that helped make the W cool again. How?
Oh, I don't know about the W.
The refs cover about 2 to 4 games a week and travel a lot, so much so we keep seeing the same refs in games from across the country. Refs from the U.S. LSU fight, refing in the W2. That shouldn't be though. It's too late now. Better figure out what to do next year. If I was size, I would pass the gimmicks and get Aubrey Griffin and unselfish big that's athletic and fast as much as it pains me. Okay. Well, I take. Did we get through all the games? Did you give me your pick for Phoenix, Minnesota? Did you tell me about Phoenix and Minnesota?
No. Oh, that was a great game. Minnesota was just steadfast, solid. Um, they, they had some action out of Bridget Carlton that I hadn't really seen, but she's always been ready to go. They had some action out of Bridget Carlton. I think it's Atlanta Smith on that team. Players that don't normally get the attention were stepping up. And what I'm gonna tell you, when you see that's scary when other outside of the starters or some of the starters that don't normally shine like that start hitting their shots and making plays and being relevant. That's a scary team when that happens, and that's how they looked. Um, Cheryl was trying to be tactful with using her bench and getting some people feel in there. And Phoenix just came on a run. BG, Natasha, a little Ka. Sophie
Okay.
was in there.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that comeback was one hell of a comeback for
Okay.
Phoenix. That's why I think they did it. And DT too. I don't think they want to go down like that. But you heard what Nafisa said. Nafisa said she's ready to send DT into retirement.
Put her out of her misery. It feel more like a family environment to me. Less drama,
Right.
more wins. Yeah, that reminds me of South Carolina, Cassie. That's why I said South Carolina. Yeah, but how? I'm sure
Yeah.
Size will want the best bigs available, but it's not totally up to her. Uh, that is the frustration of management. Ask Chicago Sky fans about that. Becky name had been buzzing for an NBA head coaching job. She didn't make it cool. She just brought views. Juju is right. She brought Becky. People came and watched because Becky was
Well,
here.
what am I right
Much.
about,
I'm not. I don't. I guess.
Cassie? Which part?
I mean,
Which part?
I don't know. I can't think of the last time that I
Mhm.
tuned in because a coach was coaching. Like Becky coaching. Let me cut that on. Like I
No,
don't.
Becky. I think I know. I feel them a little bit. Becky was kind of like she was the younger one on that Liberty team in this, but she got San Antonio. Um,
Well, I
that
mean, I think
she
much
really
much
fit
was
that.
saying that Becky brought
She
the
was kind
views to Becky. I thought we were talking about just like from the coaching standpoint. So like Becky getting the head coaching job in Vegas brought views to
of.
the WNBA. I don't see it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there may be some people that were like, "What? Becky's coaching?" Let me
I
get
don't know
over
about
that.
the WNBA.
Uh,
But we all were waiting to see what she was going to do. And I will say that the style of play that they began to play under her was the dub was kind of boring. But the Aces, I loved that. What attracted me to them wasn't about any of their players. It was the fact that how they played together and how every time it was just so entertaining on the court.
Oh no, it was definitely
And it was like,
Asia
you know,
Wilson. It was definitely Asia Wilson that brought my eyes there for sure. I still have a question
yeah,
that has not
yeah,
been
yeah.
answered yet. How could
And I
Spoon
can
have done
understand
a
that.
better job with the Chicago Sky with the players she had as a whole? I think I've talked about Chicago. I think she did everything that she could there. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that question is going. That Becky hiring was a big deal for Vegas and the W. Well, okay, I guess I don't know. I don't remember it.
It was
Just
a big deal.
I don't
It
remember it
was.
being like, ooh, now let me get over here and watch because Becky's here. You know what I mean? But I already had kind of been watching. Jude, did you have a
Um,
um
yeah, on the last
how
one.
Spoon could have done a better job? I think people when people say
Oh,
that Spoon didn't do a good job, they're not really looking at what where Spoon was at. I think that's
how she could have.
I can't even address the question. I
Okay,
don't
let's
think
go.
that it,
A
I don't
better
think
job in Chicago. I don't
I
know
don't
where
think
she
that
had
the
as well.
I don't agree with what you're saying.
I'll start with this. I'll start with
Like as
this.
far as
I
like
didn't see
done a
it
better
at
job, I think she did
first.
the very best job that she could with
I
what she
think.
had. So I guess
I'll
that's
tell
why I
you.
can't answer the question.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I think she did a great job, but I think she could have done things a little differently with Kennedy, which was. But I see why she did it because of the agent and Dana and not wanting to kill the morale in the locker room. Um, she needed to play. She needed to start Kennedy sooner. Says in the season, she should have started her sooner. Um, and it would have been over Dana. That's one piece that I remember as part of that season because I was like, oh no, I think Kennedy's great off the bench. But when I saw Kennedy in full display when she started and with more minutes and things, I was like, oh my gosh, that was the piece that we needed sooner because it did bring life, it breathed life into the team. You could tell that they were excited, and then you could tell that she knew how to feed um, inside and get it to the bigs. That's the biggest. That's one of the biggest things I noticed. She could have differently.
To me that was like when you know better, you do better. You're a rookie head coach. You learn.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Now I know this. I start
And there were
differently.
probably
So
reasons
to
why that
me,
I
I
don't
think
know of.
that she
Seth.
does. So for me, I mean, she grew. She had the learning curve. This is a rookie coach I'm talking about. So like I said, I see it from a much different perspective. I think that most people
And I want to say this too. Everything is not about Spoon. I don't know what other teams do, but but when I was close to the Sparks, Penny Toller. Well, I knew the Sparks when Rhonda was the GM, and then when Penny Toller became the GM, they pull a lot. They have a lot more say than we realize. The GM does. So when everybody's like fussing at the coach and saying this and that about the coach, unless you're the coach and the GM, you'd be surprised how much it's the GM that has something to say.
plus Kennedy. Plus you got to
So
understand too.
I
Kennedy
don't
was
want to
like
put
a wild
everything
card
on
though.
just on
Kennedy
her.
was also a wild card this season. Nobody knew what to expect from
Yeah,
Kennedy based on how Kennedy left the league.
it's like she was on
It was like
probation.
I gotta see who Kennedy is and are you
Yeah,
back and what does that look like and
yep.
how do I do that? So I think when she finally got to a point where she could where she
That
could
look like?
do that,
How are you
um,
gonna mess with the team?
mess with the team, mess with the league,
But I've seen their
what lessons
videos
did
and
you learn,
stuff,
all of that
and
stuff.
they're all in a. They all get along. Like they dancing on like one Kennedy's right there in the middle of them. Mabry was around, Danny was kind of shy. Rachel was kind of. They acted like they were older, but for the most part, they look like they're having fun
Mm-hmm.
with each other.
Becky Hearn's a big deal for Vegas and the
Also
Dubs.
says I want to know what was up with Gunderson. Gunderson, like why didn't we play her at all?
Who?
except for the minute. What's her name? Gunderson
Where?
in
I don't
Chicago.
even
You
know you
forgot
got.
all about her.
Yeah, I
You
don't
for-
even know. I don't even remember what you talking
Geyser,
about.
Geyser. I might say I forget her name. How you say her name?
You talking about
Geyser.
Kaiser? Oh, I don't know how to say Kaiser last night. I don't know why they didn't play Kaiser.
I mean, we didn't even get to
I
see
don't know
that,
why they didn't play
sis.
Kaiser.
She jumped right in
They would
and
have
made
to
a
speak to
three,
that. Yeah, right off the
and,
bench.
and
I don't
everybody
know.
said she was she's
That
good.
that was interesting. I don't know if Kaiser asked not to be there anymore. I have no background on Kaiser. That's a good question though. Like nobody, I don't know that they addressed that at the end of the season at all, or why they let Kaiser go. I don't know that I ever heard
A reason.
anybody speak
I
on what
mean,
happened with
I don't
Kaiser.
know if it had to do
Kaiser
with
was
her
just out of there.
case, but you had her. You knew
Hmm.
about her personal like case business. So what was the
Hmm.
problem?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question, Jude. I don't know why they let Kaiser go. That's anyway. Let me know in the chat if y'all know. Becky came from a legendary coaching tree in Popovich when she won the Summer League years ago. Her name continues to rise. Becky has done a Phil Jackson type
Yep,
job.
yep,
Did she?
yep.
She did a Phil Jackson type job or
I
a
mean,
Steve Kerr type job.
what do you
Becky
mean,
did
like
the Steve Kerr
working with the
job too. Just
superstars?
brought in a few wrinkles and then try to reinvent the wheel. That I would take that more than I would take a Phil Jackson type job. Steve Kerr inherited a great team and Mark Jackson had built from a defensive standpoint, some offensive wrinkles, and the
Yeah,
Dubs are champs. Some wrinkles, and I think the wrinkle that they mentioned last night that Becky brought was that she unleashed the 3 point. She unlocked the 3 point line for the Las Vegas Aces and let the 3 point shooter shoot the three, and moved away from the traditional basketball that Bill Laimbeer had kind of been playing there. Spoon
yeah,
did her best.
yeah,
Let's be
yeah.
honest with ourselves. Besides pushes for players to be on the roster and management doesn't agree with her, she's probably out of a job for sure. Like I tell everyone, it's hard to find or duplicate a job in professional sports. It is really a wonderland at times, and people want to stay in it for as long as they can. For sure, they do. Chicago was injured from day one.
They
They
might give her two
overachieved.
years.
Much I agree.
Overachieved.
She was hoping her vets stepped up, but they didn't. This is how mixed the sky was. The season kid came off the bench in back of Dana and Lindsay. Why can't they just disagree and move forward? It doesn't have to be a dismissal. People didn't even know what to expect from Ken until she was invited to training camp. Spoon saw promise and kept her. The rest is history. She could recommend a player for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kennedy
they
needed
knew
to
who Kenny
mature for
was.
sure.
People, and she said this. She said that herself. She went away, and she said when she was overseas, it forced her to do that and to look at herself. But Ken has been a dog for years.
That's what happens in
I
the
mean,
circus.
she was number two in the
Management listen to the powers that be. They're bringing the
recruiting
revenue.
class.
Bad decisions are made in those scenarios. Absolutely. Showstopper. Evidently, it seems like she does have some difficulty with authority. At least that was the bad rap on her. She seemed to do well with Spoon. People were saying she was super inconsistent. As Bob Kaiser. Okay, I don't know. We're learning different in my sports management class. What do you mean? That's not. When you say you learning different,
Because the way
what
they do
is
it in
that?
the dub is the GMs have a lot to say, and that's why you'll see a lot of coaches be in the dub. They'll be the coach and the GM.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Fisher did it.
Maybe that's why they.
Tebow did
That's how
it.
they get the.
James
Maybe
Wade
that's how
has
they
done
get the
it.
million.
Lambert's done it.
Maybe that's how
Yeah,
they get the million by doing the two jobs, because you would have that money broken up
I
over
think
those
she the
two
only
positions.
one that has the million
James
or
Wade
maybe
did
put
it. Yep.
together. Yeah, James
Yeah,
Wade
Miss
did it.
Julie. We learned that too. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what
yeah,
that
I
sounds like an
appreciate y'all.
interesting class. As that I'll be
Yeah, we gotta have some
would
more of these
love to
type of
hear more
talks.
about that sports
Gotta
management.
have some more
Yeah,
of
the
these type
sports
of
man. That's
talks.
interesting.
Uh, Educate us on that there are always new philosophies and procedures that are incorporated
Hmm.
into managing teams and players.
Hmm.
Everyone who saw the pregame warm-up said Kaiser G was money on the perimeter and three-point shooting, but for some reason never got a chance, even being
Well,
best in favor.
why? Like, I need to know freaking why. It's gotta be
That's a really interesting question. So we have to take a deeper dive on that and see what we
something.
can find out. My Chi-Town fam, whatever. If y'all know something we don't know, share it with us so we can know what happened with Kaiser G. But yeah,
I
listen,
mean, was
I
it her
appreciate
personal,
y'all pulling
was
up.
it a legal struggle?
It
What?
could be. I don't know. Could be. You know, we could. We know. I don't have a definite answer. But
So we got through all the teams though, Cess, right? That was
yeah, we
it?
got through all the teams. We got some games coming up tonight. Back like I never left for Cess Talks Bets with MJ Lover. Maybe something else like midday or something, just hanging out. That is true. Didn't really hear anything about
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser G.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up and hanging out, getting this anniversary started. It's gonna be a month-long celebration. I appreciate y'all. I salute y'all. I salute y'all. I salute y'all. So very humble. So very humble to the fam, man. Thank y'all so much. Like we never left. It's a movie tonight, but we'll be back before that. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Stay tuned, talk soon. We gone.